Gamers, we got a big problem going on right now. And the simple fact is that the industry is going a weird way. Right now, Xbox is getting a lot of hate because, of course, there's another bunch of layoffs that happened, a game getting canceled, and the cycle keeps on continuing. But people still asking the same question: why? Not all. Some are actually rooting for these things to happen to a different company. I'm like, seriously, that needs to stop as well. We need to cut the crap and stop rooting for a company to go down just because you're a fan of another company. It's so annoying because the thing is that it's not just Xbox. PlayStation is doing shit. PC developers are doing shit. So far, the only one that's not doing crap is Nintendo because you know why? They don't attack their workers. They start from the leadership. And even the leaders take a pay cut when they know that their companies is having problems. Hence why Nintendo's been around for over 100 years. But right now, these other companies who got these acquisitions telling us that we have big selling numbers, everything's going great, then why are people getting fired? Why are developers getting shut down? Why is there a false trailer for Perfect Dark that they showed us last year? Okay, that last part I'm not 200% sure on. Somebody told me that, and I was just like, I still gotta get research on fact checking on that. But if that is, I'm not even gonna say but after. No, it's just I haven't fact checked that, so strike that from the record. Either way, this is the problem, and a new situation has happened, which honestly was gonna happen either way because Bioware, Anthem, EA, Anthem is finally getting shut down. Servers are getting shut down completely. So you will not be able to play this game. And I love the slap in the face from the publishers saying that no, you will not be getting a refund. So don't even bother asking. And I'm like, that is the nail on the coffin. Like real talk, we invested in something and we didn't get what we paid for. Honestly, it was poorly developed, came out with false advertising, and you shut down the studio. They was going to try to fix it, but then you said, nah, forget about that. Forget all that. We're done. And now you're shutting down the servers while also slapping us in the face talking about, nah, you ain't getting your money back. Here's the problem. And this is what I've been saying for years. One, you gamers bitch about the wrong thing. You keep on talking about how, oh, digital is killing physical. Well, physical hasn't been physical for the longest time. You keep on being delulu about the whole physical content. I need a physical copy. Give me that box art. And that's all you're paying for. A CD or cartridge with box art on it. There's nothing in it. We used to get a whole bunch of stuff. I had a GTA 5 poster that came with the game. I still got the GTA 4 lockbox. We used to get stuff when we bought a physical copy of the game. Now you just get a cartridge and box art. What's there to be so uppity about? And then the game is not fully on it because you have to install it when you put it into the system. So physical is not really physical anymore. What are we crying about right now? At least give us a poster, keychain, or something like that with the physical copy to make it sound like it's great. I mean, yes, there are limited run company just like that that does like special things that actually is worth buying, but still, it's called limited run for a reason. You're gonna end up battling people just to get what you need. So when it comes back to Anthem, this is what my gripe was. Ever since Mag came out on PS3, ever since then, because you know why? Live for service games are the problem. It's always going to be the problem. Forget about, oh, digital is going to kill physical. Yes, it might, but the thing is that digital is still a full game that you can still play. They can't just shut it down. The only way they got to shut it down is to take out the complete servers where you can't even download it anymore. Once you download it, it's yours. You re-download it. I still can hook up my PS3 right now and re-download all the digital games that I bought on the PS3. But live for service kills that whole mood. And that's why I thought it was weird when WB wanted to just go completely live for service, because that's the real control. Same thing that happened with Need for Speed 2015. It was a full-on live for service game until they changed it, because single player should not be live for service. I shouldn't have to worry about the servers going down when I'm doing a single player campaign. Online, maybe, but not single player campaign. So they changed all that. separated it. So online was live for service, campaign was single player. That's it. No online needed. So this is what the problem is. A lot of games are live for service now. So once those servers shut down, that game becomes a paperweight or just vanishes. I booted up the Sega Genesis collection on Steam, which they delisted. I paid money for that. I can't play the games no more. None of the games that I bought on there are available to me. I thought that simple fact is that I bought them, so they're mine. I didn't think it was live for service, but it was. It was live for service, and they delisted them. That's the problem. Same thing with the crew. All these games that they want to change to live for service is going to be the main problem that's going to happen to games. That's going to impact us. Because, they painted where they can do all these intricate things with live for service versus just bringing out the game. You can still update the game without being live for service. But once that does happen, that's where that whole saying comes in, don't get used to owning your games. If all the companies go live for service, we are screwed. There's nothing you can do about that. Server gets shut down, the game is unplayable. Some live for service games have single player campaigns. You can't play that no more. It's just taken down. It's over. And that's what we need to fight, the live for service model. Do not condone this. Do not buy into this. That whole stop killing games is what I feel that is all about. What they're going to be controlling. Once your game goes full live for service, you're no longer in control. You don't own it anymore. They can shut it down whenever they want to. And that's going to be a big problem. Oi, I said it for years. I said it before that, yes, I am part of that first generation of Xbox Live gamers that bought into that, which didn't make no sense. Us paying online to play online. I'm already playing to play online with my cable service, but we're playing online again to play online with the game services. So I'm just like, we started that. And now we're here. Same thing with the whole microtransactions. We started that because of that goddamn horse in Oblivion. Once they saw that was lucrative, it started a chain of other things. Hence why we're here with that microtransaction BS. But a lot of things is a domino effect, but this is the one that we cannot let happen. The live for service model cannot be the new norm. If it's free to play, sure. If it's like a competitive game, sure, that's a multiplayer game. If it's only multiplayer like Warzone and stuff like that, sure, make it live for service. Then you can't really say much about it. But other things that can turn into live for service, that's just a single player experience, we cannot let that happen. It's simple as that. So focus. Get your mind to the game. Stop complaining about digital versus physical. Again, physical hasn't been physical for a long time now. That's all I can say on that. I'm just getting annoyed with how things are going, and it's just it's frustrating. Gaming used to be fun.
So remember, no